One of the questions I get asked in my real estate business working with River Rats Realty is regarding unpermitted structures or improvements. Some of my clients have asked if they will get into trouble if the property they are purchasing is unpermitted. While Arizona law requires that real estate agents provide full disclosure of known material facts, which a lack of a permit would be, what if the agent is not sure of the permit status? Similarly, the property seller has to provide a seller's property disclosure statement, which states all of the improvements, repairs, etc. But again, what if the property owner is not aware of the permit history of the property they are selling? To answer the question of will the new property owner get into trouble, I'm going straight to the source. I have the benefit of speaking with Mackensie Covert, Bullhead City Public Information Officer. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, Mackensie, and clearing up this issue for our clients and the citizens of Bullhead. I appreciate it very much. Does the buyer of a non-permitted improvement have any obligations as far as the city is concerned?
Yeah, so the short answer is yes, because if your property is unpermitted, you have a responsibility to get it permitted, and so if you buy a property, whatever responsibility was on the previous homeowner that they maybe didn't take care of, maybe they weren't aware of it, whatever happened, and now you're the owner, that now becomes your responsibility.
Okay.
So yes, if you have improvements or modifications to your home, they haven't been permitted, it's now your responsibility to get them permitted.
Okay, perfect. That makes sense. And do you have any advice that you would give people that have recently purchased a property and they suspect that they may have some unpermitted improvements on it, or?
Yeah, so I mean, the best thing you could do is just reach out to our building department. Contact us. We can help you figure out, and the best time to do it is before you buy, right? Before you're making a purchase, contact the building department. Your homeowner, like you said, they have to make a statement saying about known, right? That's the key word there, is known. Correct. Improvements. And a lot of times they don't know. And there's a lot of reasons why they might not know. They might have actually gotten the permit, and then, but the changes that they made didn't actually meet the full specifications of the permit, and it was never checked up on. And so maybe they have a permit, but the permit isn't actually valid. Or maybe they bought it and they didn't get that information from the previous owner, and so now you're like the third time owner, and it's now your responsibility. So just contact the building department. Best time to do it is before you make the purchase, but if you've already made the purchase, it's your responsibility. Still contact us, because we can work with you. We can help you figure out how to do it in the least painful way possible.
I got you. So if somebody does come up to that situation, they would be able to mediate, I guess, by bringing everything up to code?
Yeah, I mean,
to make the permit.
Yeah, ultimately you have a responsibility to get your property, permitted and get everything up to standards, wherever those standards are. And we have processes, we have a building board of appeals. You can apply for an appeal if you have an extreme hardship situation, and the building board of appeals can review your case and maybe they can make an exception for extenuating circumstances. If it's a very severe case of extreme hardship, and then you can make it a case that my property isn't up to the standards, but also the standards don't necessarily make sense in my case. You can make that case to the building board of appeals, and they can maybe make a decision that's in your favor. So those options are available to you. You reach out to the building department about your modifications, or if you don't know if you have if you have work that you suspect might be unpermitted, they can review and they can help you find out whether or not it needs to be permitted, and they can help you get the permit and whatever method that needs to be.
Perfect. That's a lot of good information. I appreciate that. Stuff I hadn't even considered. So there you have it, folks. Take advantage of that due diligence period. Come down to the city if you have any concerns. 2355 Trane Avenue?
Yes.
Perfect. And just chat with them in the building department. They can give you all the information you need. Thank you so much.